Good morning, everyone. Ugh. Waking up is hard sometimes, man. That bed's really comfy. We're not too far off of total completion. Like, there's a bunch of mini-medals in the post-game area, but, like, in terms of items, we're not doing too bad in monsters. Go ahead and let this ad break get out of here. Oh, we never did this either. Oh my gosh, that sneeze tried to sneak up on me. Ugh. We've got two Sea Lord dens that are probably really strong. The ghost ship that's probably really strong. I think we can try it. Looking at the new, because they announced, like, hey, 7.41 is going to be coming out next week for 14, and I'm like, what are we going to do? Is there anything worth it in here? No. Because they have, like, all of their priorities screwed up. It's kind of unfortunate. It's just like, okay, well, 7.41's here, blah, blah, blah. Like, congratulations if you're not a crafter. There's basically nothing new for you. I guess we'll get a new relic weapon grind. That's nice. In part 3 of seeing if they listened to our feedback of wanting something to actually grind and not just tomes. Erdrick's basically done, so let's go ahead and... Where do I want to go? Is it... here? These may not be Sea Lord dens, but they're definitely the memories at least, so we'll need to go there. That one took a second to think about it. Hello?
Whoa. Good, I was about to mention that.
No, you weren't. You were not about to mention anything. Here.
Well, I'm gonna mention that instead. Behold the 40 watch stream streak.
SpongeGar.png. There's the button.
He did it.
So I did some digging, a little bit of digging, not a lot. There are definitely some different things we could have done for souped up skills, but like, I'm going to be... Let's see. Something would be slightly annoying here. Just check this real quick. So, this comes into play from Dragon Quest 1 2. It really comes into play here. There's a lot of really good souped up skills. However, being under 50% HP, again, it's not feasible to do regularly. But they give you this thing of like, oh hey, you know, you can just do different things and like, you know, give yourself the same effect. But they never tell you what it is until like way into post game, which defeats the purpose. And there's a lot of... Sorry, I'm going to be really annoying about that. There's... Because me being annoyed that it keeps doing it. One second. Alright, if it tells you any kind of mood with how frustrated I am with my allergies, I reached for the box of tissues that was nearby to find that like all of them were on the bottom. And
Nice.
So I just reached in and just ripped the box apart by pulling them all out.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this today already. But anyway, there's a lot of really good souped up skills. There's a lot of stuff we could have done against Malarath, but like, I don't know how we would know to do any of it without like spending 8 hours of, you know, across the game, experimenting with like buffs and different things and figuring out what each one does.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how they would expect that, but there were a bunch of comments on various threads that were like, no, this game isn't balanced properly. Like, status and healing stuff is not spread out properly across the party. Like, yeah, it's really dumb that all of the status healing is on one person.
Yeah.
So I did look, and there's stuff we could have done, but, like, again, it seems that, like, everybody's strategies against this boss are, do this, do this, do this, turn 4, explode.
Yeah.
Like, there's no boss fight. It's just that bad. Really, I'm surprised there's only one over here. Alright, well, the boss is in this one. I thought he was in the other one. It's up there. Let's go. Alright, let's try it. Not even a scene.
Wow.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab the... There we go. Trying to remember what it was. Okay. There were some really good abilities, and I'm trying to remember what they were going off of.
Mhm.
Let's see, you, then you do Insulatal.
We shall prevail. Perfect.
You're kidding
Wow.
me,
Incredible.
bro. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Just stupid decisions. Why did we give a boss the ability to eject a party member from combat?
Because it makes it hard.
No, it doesn't. Oh, you want to use these tools that you got throughout the game? No, fuck you. Get out of here.
But Streamer, it makes the boss fight harder.
And there's nothing we can do
But you
about
have-
it. There's nothing we can do about it. There's literally nothing.
I know.
there's-
That's what makes it harder. It makes the boss hard. Just add bullshit, you know, makes the boss hard.
Yeah, right up in there in line with, we made it harder. No, you just made it hit harder and gave more HP.
Yeah, clearly that's the way to balance things, right?
Why are you just dodging everything? What the hell?
Shrug?
Does this boss just not get hit by physical?
It might. Which is also really dumb.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Nah, man, it makes the boss hard. A nice hard challenge.
Brace yourself.
Oh, that's what it is. That's stupid.
What?
Metal slime.
Oh. Check it out. Again, makes the boss hard.
Trying to remember who had spooky aura.
I think it might be Matilda.
I think so. Might need to go back on Reddit and be like, yeah, you did not describe this ability accurately. I'll see what the game says about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I know what it's doing. That's right.
You're mine.
I know what it's doing. It's doing that thing because I activated
Refight has won.
Sobering Slab, so I was like, you should choose a target for that. Just gonna Mercurial with us, see if that did anything. That did a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's not actually Metal Slime. It's just really high defense.
Stop it. I know you're fishing for your 30%, buddy, but stop it.
Wow.
Wow.
Magic barrier.
Stop with the lightning. It hurts and it's scary.
One final push. Thank you.
All right, 50.
Ah! Ow! Ah!
Nice.
Stay vigilant.
Agility normal, you say?
Time to play with fire.
A fireball. He died to the funny Numby.
The funniest Numby. Okay, the Bazoom was just the worst part of that fight. But, like, I'm glad
Yes.
it wasn't, like, actually Metal Slime HP. I'm like, please don't make Isgon actually useless. No, I just have to, like, buff his attack.
Right, what did we win next to the bones there?
Yeah, what did we win? Congratulations, it's a Mimic! It's got a shield.
It's at least better for someone.
It's quite a bit better for someone.
Well, yeah, because you refused to equip her.
The Tempest Shield was pretty good! Look, I can't help it, this game doesn't give us shields, alright? With a left guard saved, Rubus fucking left. The blink of an eye, night fell across the realm, leaving devastation in its wake. He who was born the Prince of Light was corrupted by its evil power, making of himself a king of darkness.
Yeah.
And that boss fight wasn't too bad.
Yeah. You know, kind of helps when, you know, you don't get bazoomed turn one and it sticks.
Yeah, just like... It was a
He
choice
at least
giving
waited
that.
like 5 turns and then started spamming it.
Yeah, it was a real choice move to give them that. Like, again, we can make the argument of, for instant death spells, right? We can make the argument.
Yeah.
There is stuff you can do to prevent it. I just think it's silly that it exists to begin with. But, regardless, again, you can do stuff to prevent it, so it's not, like, the complete end of the world. There is literally
And funny
nothing...
rock candy.
There is literally nothing you can do about Bazoom.
Yeah.
That's it. If it hits, done. So, like, on the one hand, like, but Dragon, it's a normal encounter. It's like, yeah, you could just flee. Okay. Can't flee from a boss encounter.
It's true. like there should be like a retry thing somewhere if you don't have the Sands of Time.
Just a start over button.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Sands of Time exists in this game.
Shruggo.
It should. I'm going to be honest, after experiencing these games, I do really think it should just be in every game. Just this button that I can get, like, legitimately, I think it should just be a menu option. It should not be like an item.
Yeah.
Just be like, alright, hit the reset button. Like, if you're going to let me retry boss fights, then just let me hit the reset button whenever I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you are. Okay, I was about to say, is this the same map?
Yes, but also no.
I'm gonna get your stuff first. Hold on, buddy.
No,
great.
I see you. Come back.
Wow, 8,000 gold.
No, my gold.
My shoes!
My shoes.
For my snake
For my
feet.
snake body. How am I supposed to elevate myself without the shoes?
Puts him on his horns. Bismerelda, okay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
My apologies.
Great.
Fun.
How much MP is that? 22, okay. Understood. Have a nice day. What does Mechanic have? You also have that ability, and quite a bit more MP. We gotta do that first, though. Great. Great. That's nice.
Yippee.
You're mine!
Neat.
Neat indeed.
Okay, well, I guess it goes first.
I guess.
Come up! Much better.
What? Where was I?
Much better.
You have my gratitude.
What do you mean?
These boss fights definitely give me the air of, like what I was joking on, like the extremes of, like, when the players can do it, the DM can do it, surely, right?
Yeah.
This is taking that to the extreme.
I'm gonna do a test real quick.
All the goblins have a scroll of fireball.
Omni heal.
You have my gratitude.
What?
Okay, resistant to lightning. Okay, so I don't want to do that.
Is there anything you don't have that's annoying?
Bazoom.
It's true. That was the last one. Can't have that doubling up.
It'd be really funny.
It would be really funny, but I don't think that'll work.
I'm pretty sure. It'd be really funny. Let's go for ice just to see. We're in scout mode right now.
Be careful. Here, a boot.
Fall.
You're mine.
Gah.
Not a spell it, idiot.
Ba-da-ba.
Okay. There we go. I'm trying to say, like, what does Moonbrook have when she can't magic?
Yeah.
And then it's... Well, she doesn't have Spooky Aura, apparently. So I can't do that, which makes me sad.
Never give in.
For funny.
For funny.
Unfortunate.
Nice. Damn it.
No, but that's good. That's good. That's good.
It's at least a turn. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Do it.
My apologies.
I am ready.
You're mine. Ugh.
do that every time I buff.
You're mine! You'll be fine. Thank you.
I never get a chance to do the thing. It's fine, I probably won't.
Be careful. We fight as one.
We got it! Everybody level up. And extra money. You were guarding a mini. We had to find a way to bring her back. Together, we crafted 5 blazing beacons that lit the way for Lady Rubus to return home. Yeah, you, with no other help. Though he is there on the side. Does not look like the hero at all. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's just a generic dude. There's no bank at the Oasis. I'd like to deposit my money. Alright, that's where the goat ship could be. Deposit 30K. Alright, I guess let's just go ahead and start at 4. This is by the Oasis. Thanks, Textbox, for knocking me out of that animation. Alright, probably not here, but... yeah, it's probably his initial starting starting point. Actually... yeah, no, they're not deep underwater, so... yeah, according to this, we want to go counterclockwise. It's unfortunate because we started at, like, the worst place to do it. Actually, you know what? I might just zoom and start at a better place. Come on. Come on, up. Thank you. Oh, nice.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We beat it.
I heard. We were...
Here's one of the storerooms. We're gonna grab this real quick. We're not gonna do it, but we're just gonna go here. Because then I can zoom back.
Yeah. But apparently, new Udra from Wilds, its roars and its like just noises were made from rubbing the microphone on plastic wrap. Incredible. It's like they just like took like plastic wrap and like put it over. I'd have to go back and look, but it's like at a glance, it looked like just a plastic witch's cauldron.
I mean, like, we
I think
could
that's like
wait. Oh, hold on. Is this it? No.
I think that's the neatest thing with like sound design stuff is like the weird stuff that people do to make sounds. So super good.
sound design is this like crazy art that I just can't wrap my head around. I'm like, how do you people again, like, who thinks like, I wonder what sound it makes if I rub this plastic thing over the microphone?
Yeah.
What if I brought a recording setup and banged a metal stick against one of the really like thick metal intertwined like rope things,
Hmm.
you know, that you can find on some poles and stuff? Like, who thinks of this? Is that it? No. Oh, that one. Is that another? There we go. I think this one is actually empty.
Mimney.
We might actually miss the ghost ship by doing this, but like, I don't want to like try and find this place again.
Yeah.
Nope. I understand like why the guide said those bosses were probably a little challenging, but like,
Yeah.
I really think it just comes down to like, if you're those bosses, if you're ready to face the final boss, you should have no problem with those. You just have to
Yeah.
you just have to do strategy. I also really don't like there's no music down here. Of course. Please stop. Thanks, guys. I just hope we didn't miss it. It would be nice if I could turn the camera and, like, you know, confirm, but...
No. Only back.
Hello, Belrith.
Hello.
Because the only solution is if I go to all these places and, like, it's still not there, we just wait 20 minutes, but I don't want to.
Hmm.
How's the day? It's good.
It's fine.
I'm still thinking, I don't think I'm gonna do post-game on stream for this. Just without frustrating, it's been, and then or then just the final boss itself being frustrating. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Synth metal? Didn't know there was such a thing.
I didn't either, but you'd be surprised nowadays.
It's true.
Just mash two genres together. It'll work somehow. I'm sure jazz metal is somewhere, something. Something somewhere.
Saxophone, but metal. Oh, no, shit! Piece of shit. I saw you. Fucking... I'm so angry. I wonder if I, like, see him travel. Yes!
There it is.
Okay, thank God we can zoom to it now.
Alright, now where's the ghost babe? The only way you get to fight the captain is if you play Jump King. Except Dragon Quest.
Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed.
Uh-oh.
You best be believing in Pandora's boxes now, because you're fighting one.
Hold on, no. Come on. What am I doing? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
That.
Okay. It's like one more. Are we doing another thwack or are we doing something different?
Oh, that was with oomph. I only dealt 90.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Oh man, we're in it now, Scoob.
Oh, jeez.
That will help.
That did the trick.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Rut-row. I didn't see. Cutting Edge missed, I think.
I think so.
Just in time. We fight as one.
Very good.
That.
Who would win, Malroth, Lord of Destruction,
One
or
boxy
a
boy.
Pandora's box?
One boxy boy.
One mimic.
Come on.
I'm so glad you was defending it.
You'll be fine.
give in.
I'm in your debt. How's that?
I don't like that it's still going.
We're not even at half yet.
Nope.
Uh,
Da 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 da.
Most unfortunate. How's that?
Oh, hi. Half. Also, literally 0 MP.
oh, I got bad news for you, fam.
What?
I think it has 3,600 HP.
Me?
God damn.
Most unfortunate.
Much better.
Thank you very much. You'll be fine.
You are too kind.
I bet it does.
My apologies.
We're working out how we're gonna do this.
Yeah. Edge bassoon.
Edge but indeed soup.
Edge, but Pandora's box.
Yeah, Matilda's really kind of selfish on the stuff that she's got, so it's kind of
Yeah.
unfortunate. But no, hold on. Great.
Unfortunate.
Control yourself.
I don't think we can really bust her out of it. Alright, try again. Great.
Control yourself.
Great. Thanks.
Great. Excellent.
Stay vigilant.
Thanks for going before the person that had, you know, the meteorite bracer and higher agility.
Well, now she's not confused anymore.
She was not going to be confused the next turn anyway. Great. Of course you can do that.
Excellent.
I shall return this favor.
I really enjoy having to trace that with my eyes and hoping.
Yep. Alright. Hustle dance. Let's try this again.
Just doing like a Makoto note after every one passes.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Fine. Thank you.
Lovely. No MP items because I'm smart.
Woo.
Oh, my apologies. You'll be fine. Thank you.
All right, critical.
Critical.
We living.
Full heal. Egg on.
Have care.
Kevin!
Ooh, we did it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, at least that's a good reward for killing it.
Yeah.
Didn't get any treasure apparently, because they decided that's not worth it for you to have. Oh, there's like an area like all the way back there. Ah, okay. Let's let's go back.
Yeah. Might as well have been a boss.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, it's not even on the map right now. You just know where it is. All right, let's. Can I come this way?
Meh.
All right, where do I fight the boss at? Oh, it's stuck on like some random bottle. What the heck?
Well, it did say to the north.
Alright, I can go this way. Sweet.
No
Hey,
fanfare.
it just shows up.
Just shows up.
What do I do for your first turn? I mean, I guess just go ahead and just get you started down the defense down, just to see. Above. Dodgy dance. And I'm assuming you were probably not going to use a ton of magic. Okay, great. That's annoying.
Yeah.
That's really annoying that they decided to give it that. Come on,
Yeah.
dude.
I love Wobbuffet.
How unfortunate.
Of course it heals. Why wouldn't it?
Of course, why not? Anything to make the boss harder, you know? Nothing says boss hard like a timer. I think it's a soft timer. Sure.
Do not lose focus.
Why not?
I'm trying. I'm trying to hold my tongue. I'm
I
trying.
know. I know. That's why I'm saying it for you in a way that doesn't sound super critical.
You'll be fine.
Of course, because you can just oomph yourself. You can just do everything. Why can't you just do everything? That's great. This is a really well-designed boss.
Let's just do everything the physical hero can do, but better, because boss stats.
He's literally doing everything.
Yeah.
I shall return.
Damn. What the fuck?
One final push.
Nice crit.
Let's go, crit.
Heal you.
Full heal.
Thank you very much. How's that? You're mine!
Let's go, crit.
Just gonna reset up because I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow, indeed.
I am ready.
That will help. Just what I needed. Thank you very much. Gratitude.
Kabuff.
Be careful. Here, a boot. How's that?
Ew.
There's no more mounts. We can cast Sap again.
Most unfortunate.
Unfortunate, but it's fine.
How
Yeah.
dare.
That's fine. Whatever.
You know, maybe we'll crit. Or maybe we won't.
We still got more HP than his regen.
My apologies.
Alright, we are close.
We shall prevail.
I tried.
Yep.
What
Hey,
fun.
look, just to make sure.
Perfect.
That and at least keep his HP down.
Yeah.
Da. We're just gonna do that. I'm gonna keep acting like he's got a bunch of HP left.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. That means he's not gonna do it next turn, though.
It's true.
Kabuff again. Egg on. You still got bounce. So. For funsies.
That will help. How's that?
There we go. Get out of here, asshole.
Still better design than Balroth. Got him.
Gobdom.
You know what? You made a really good point, and I think that's a really good way to put it. This game is absolutely, if the player could do it, the DM could do it too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's just what this post game or these like.
No, I think that's this. I think
basic
that's this.
post-game.
I think that's this entire game.
Mm.
I think that's the whole trilogy. It reeks of it. Malroth having full heal. You know, it's just nullifying magic. You know, all these statuses. But hey, I'm only one guy, and I get to go 3 times in a row. But I did notice something fun, and I think this is... We didn't really get to take advantage of it, and I don't even know if you can. But, the boss, when he used Mercurial Thrust, like, would use, like, the Mercurial Thrust actions first, and then it would resume normal agility order. So if he did it twice, his third action would be in, like, normal turn order.
Yeah.
It was legitimately still easier than Malroth, just because he didn't full heal himself.
Yeah.
Or, you know, full heal and then go, uh-oh, no magic. Funny.
Yeah. Funny.
Like, granted, with the stuff I know now, like, it'd probably be a bit easier to do that. And then apparently people say, like, it's not that he only full heals once, but, like, he's guaranteed probably one, and then he'll, like, probably, you have to wait a while for it to have another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know this one already. Goodbye, pretty lady.
Goodbye, pretty lady.
The second, the light most holy, she would hide in the depths of an otherworldly cave whose labyrinthine depths would confound all but the most committed. Okay, well, there's our tip on the sphere of light.
Mm-hmm.
The creation of the cave itself and the portal that would link it to a left guard, she turned to a friendly race of expert craftspeople. Upon its completion, it was named the Cave of Confusion, and the hero hid away the holy light in its deepest part. Lady Brubus believed this to be the perfect way in which to hide the light, in a place that only a hero can enter, and at the end of a gauntlet that only a true hero could conquer. I believe that makes 7. Wahoo!
Woo!
There are monsters here. Okay, well, there's something new. Out of here. Goodbye.
All the scaly men's are dead.
No more spirits. Notice the words "thank you" and scroll to the grime. Corsair's coat. Oh, hold on. Here you go. Now we can dispel buffs. Let's ignore the fact that they called it Ripple of Disruption when we have a perfectly good name for it already, but, you know.
Yeah. No, but this one's different because it ripples. It's not a wave. It disrupts their concentration. It's like your next door neighbor playing music too loud.
If I cast Dispel Magic on someone who's concentrating on a spell, would that disrupt the spell?
Yes. I mean, it depends on if they're concentrating on it on themselves or if they're concentrating on someone else. Because if you dispel magic on the person who casted haste, it won't work. But if you cast dispel magic on the person who is hasted, it would. It would go away.
It would?
It would.
Weed.
A weird good. I know how to pull word.
Why does that make me laugh?
Because you're having simple humor. You are just a simple guy who finds simple things funny.
It's true. I really do. I think it's for the best. I've got enough
Like I could say the word butt trumpet. And see?
I was preparing myself to not laugh, but I couldn't not laugh.
I heard it. I heard in the silence of like, you're like, okay, I am bracing myself for whatever nonsense you're about to say, just to try to prove you wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm still also thinking about that D&D Beyond short from Legends of Evantris. It's just like no more erasers, no erasers, no more pencil sharpeners. Lights the puppet's hand on fire. Gosh, what an improvement! You too can waste 5 minutes waiting to make a simple ability check.
Without the enjoyment, with the same enjoyment as if you had pen and paper.
You too can be just as unprepared for your turn as if you were playing pencil and paper. Was that clown's name? Oh, I don't know. I don't watch that show.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
Not for like lack of interest. I'm curious what the campaign's actually about, but I'm like, I've got some other campaigns I gotta catch up on.
Yeah, same.
Aside from yesterday's, aside from yesterday's episode, are you caught up on Unexpectables yet?
No, because I only watch Campaign 2's episodes when they come out on YouTube. Because I literally only listen to D&D on my car ride to work and back home. So I only listen to D&D stuff for like an hour a day.
Yeah, we got the Path of Light already.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, excuse me. Multi-heal scroll hole. I believe that's Caradoc. Nope.
Nope.
Why? She
Matilda.
already has Hustle Dance. What's the purpose of this?
Shruggo?
I don't get it. Like, Matilda, you have the Hustle Dance already. Baffling decision. Chuckles the clown.
Chuckles out. Ha ha ha.
Got him.
Got him.
I don't think I ever looked in this item shop over here. We might have, and I forgot. Actually, you know what? I probably did. Sage Staff is... Ooh. Okay.
You can buy delicious sage's elixirs.
I can. That's what I was looking for. Don't worry, it wasn't enough that we have the Sage's Stone. Now you can also have the Sage's Staff. So you can have Caradoc, the Sage's Staff, and the Sage's Stone, Matilda Hustle Dance, and Multi-Heal, and Paranel. I guess, you know, everyone could have an item to heal everybody.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just what they expected you to, like, get all of this stuff before facing the final boss, but that doesn't really make sense, because you would be like, man, that boss real hard. I'm gonna beat the game first.
Yeah.
We've got the money. I'm not gonna bother selling stuff. That's the Path of Light. We're not gonna do that yet. We want to go to... Is that Cantlin? No. Rimeldar. Okay. I must have just missed it.
Yeah, but the reason I don't watch it on Twitch is because, one, it would suck the hell out of my data, not to mention my battery usage.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it eats a little bit out of my battery usage, you know. But it's like, by the time, since I listen to everything, you know, the halftime show, the opening segment, the bits and subs, by the time I usually finish, like, one of their sessions, the next session comes out. So...
Guys, I
And
wonder where the
especially,
Dwarf
like,
Cave is.
I wonder,
Right.
especially if, like, I started watching on Twitch, by the time I got, you know, halfway through the episode, it would be out on YouTube. 10.
Yeah, this is stuff you could technically do before beating the game. The Path of Light is the only thing that truly required beating Hargon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if there's any monsters here, but I'm just assuming there are.
Yeah, probably best.
so that one. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, and I'm gonna also start upping for pizza.
Pizza. Kind of hoping for some mini medals because we're getting close. I still need to go through Erdrick and get all the treasures there. More magic water. Also, Holy Protection hasn't worn off yet, which tells me this might be a safe space. Or it has, and I just like instinctively pushed the button and didn't think about it. Oh, I missed that path. Like, actually no, it's blocked, so I couldn't take that. No, yes I could. Never mind. I'm silly. I'm a goofy goober. There's nothing up here, right? Nope. Just out of range. 7,200 gold. A Sword of Ruin. I don't even remember what you do. Okay, but what do you do? I can't remember the Sword of Ruin's actual curse. Kind of hoping that Deep would tell me. Alright. So we still have 4 treasures on that level. And then we get... I wish it would, like, you know, remember that I did nose for treasure here. Alright. Yeah, the fact Holy Protection hasn't worn off tells me this is a safe area, but that doesn't mean there's not, like, mimics or something. Ultimate key locked mini metal. Alright, so it does go over there. That goes down. Okay, I know the way forward, we'll just... Metal Wing Boomerang. That actually is really good. 2 treasures left on floor 1. Well, I'm glad they took the time to clear the monsters out and keep them out after, you know, all the stuff of Dragon Quest 1. Really? Nothing up here. Okay. Kind of crazy, but, you know. What can you do? Really? Nothing? Telling me there's nothing down here? That should be the last on floor 1. That should be... Yep. Alright. We can just keep going. You lot can see us. What do you mean, see? That's not the gimmick. It's down the well. Okay, so what's the path of light? Alright, maybe this was the post-game thing, but still. Fog of War. Raging Bullhelm. One may find it most difficult to leave. Forget not to purchase any and all items one might have need of within before stepping over the threshold. Make full use of exploratory spells. Okay, well, we don't really have a lot of those because they don't exist in this game. Ah, right there. Elevating vets. might be finally time to get rid of the Mercury Rapier. Alright, so if that's what this... Can I zoom here? I can't. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the Fairy Palace. There's also something else we can do before I, like, check out the Path of Light. Let's buy this. You were gonna carry it. No. Okay, put it in the equipment bag then. Well, let's see. Equipment, staff. I sadly still have need of the golden bamboo lance for completion purposes. Go deposit some money and like make a hard save because we haven't saved in a couple hours. Because like as much as I really don't like that it costs so much, like I do have to buy the Minx Mantle. And that's like most of my money right now. Like yeah, there are ways to do money farming, but I just let's you know, let's passively gain as much as we can. Especially because Paranel doesn't actually do much physical damage. So, you know, why bother equipping a good physical weapon if I don't have to? But at the same time, that's why they're in their inventory. So if I need it, I can actually just have it at a moment's notice. So in case you've watched the playthrough and wondered, why do you have all these weapons in their inventory and not have it equipped? There you go. Will I remember to do it? Maybe not. But if I remember and they're not there, then there's something I can do. I don't believe this... I think there's an extra step that we need before I can do Holy Protection, because there are still monsters here. There's two things here. The second thing I don't think I can do yet, but I can do the first one. Why is that here? Why is that here? You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just ignore it. Just ignore it. It's not important. Breathe.
Ah, there you are. I would speak with you of something.
Also, thank you for the follow, friend. I see it. See you. Not really, but you know.
Does aught trouble you? You seem grim indeed.
I go back and forth on whether I want to put alerts for like bits and subs, but I don't think I'll put them on for follows.
I sense a great darkness, deeper and blacker than any I have sensed before.
You speak of Hargon?
I know not. I heard a voice, but it was not his.
I'm back.
I know only that a blackness so deep might only be dispelled by a light of equal potency.
That of the sphere of light, perhaps?
In the sphere is contained the power of dragons, the power of my line. My great-grandfather, tainted by darkness as he was, sought that power and was rejected. But were I to attain it, I might attain along with it my true form, and bestow upon you the power of the light, and with it, the strength to drive back the darkness.
Very well. Then we must seek it out.
Words easily enough spoken, brother. But do you think to find such a treasure dropped somewhere by the wayside?
I mean, we were clearly supposed to do this first. Whoops.
Yeah.
The child speaketh true. It will not easily be found. The hero of old hid it away in a place where the hand of evil might not reach it. You must follow in the footsteps of your ancestor. Only then will its whereabouts become clear.
Much like you did throughout this game. Do it again.
Only heroes might enter and return? Then I would ask you to do just that. Do I have to, like, leave? I was told I can get Erdrick's sword here. What's the guide say for it? Ah, darn. Okay, Okay. Yeah, you have to get it after the Sphere of Light.
Checks out.
Fortunate. Let's go to Mini-Man.
Mimney.
Turn in some mini medals to the Mini-Man. Oh, nice.
Nice.
What a funny way to get a trophy.
Yep.
Fog of War. There you go. Learn that thing.
Learn the thing.
Neutralize. Yeah, neutral. It just. The player could do it, so the DM can too.
Yeah.
Though in this case, it's the enemies can, so the players can too. But still, like,
Yeah.
Fairy Palace.
Look, Dragon Quest is always like that, just in general, by nature of the system. Like,
I mean, I understand it, but like a lot of it is less like Bazoom just shouldn't exist in its entirety. It should just be forgotten and left to be like, yeah, it was this spell that wasn't really that useful in old games and was really annoying to deal with. But now we don't have to worry about it anymore.
yeah.
And it should just stay that way. Because I really don't think it adds anything. I'd actively argue it takes away, because the fact that we cheesed 3's post-game with it meant we actually didn't do the post-game.
It's true.
We didn't interact with it at all. What dis? Ah, okay, so that's what this is then. Hello, shop man. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice indeed. Free elfin elixirs for the price of 32,000?
Free things for a certain price.
Free things for a modest fee?
Free things that are exchanged for money that is also exchanged for goods and services.
it's the picture of like Patrick and SpongeBob running. It's just free things for a modest fee. Just all kinds of people here. I'm Lord Zenith, master of the castle. I imagine you are come to challenge Almighty Shenlong. Chance to witness the transformatory effects of the soul sigil that benefit you in battle. They appear to mine eye to be triggered when you were in streets most dire. No. Because it's too late. I've already learned all of that by now.
Yep.
Behold, you too can have Metal Slash when it no longer matters.
Woo.
Free heal.
Wow.
Yggdrasil dress code. Nice. Very nice indeed. Wow.
Seedba.
Well, the sacred armor was good, but
Yep.
I assume we have to do the whole dungeon for Shenlong. I assume that's still the case. Just
A little peeky.
a little peeky. Just and some guy came and stole the treasures. What the heck? Who would do that?
Who would do that? That's crazy.
Who would do such a thing? Who would take a thing and leave the empty box behind?
Yeah, that's rude. Oh.
On the one hand, but on the other hand,
Yeah.
very conflicting information. This might be the funniest first encounter we could have gotten.
It's true.
You know what? Even if you run away, Hatchet Man can still crit. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you have? Hits all enemies. I think I'm just gonna magic barrier. Nice!
Noise.
unfortunate. Okay. I'm glad to see that I'm not immediately getting my ass handed to me on entering the post-game area.
Yes.
Because that was my major issue with 3, was just like, yeah, like, I know, like, what, like, the final boss fight against Zoma wasn't, like, the easiest thing in the world, but, like, we did pretty good. We should be ready for the post area, right? No. Deal 1 damage. Dumb. You know what? Hawkeye Claw. That won't miss.
Be careful!
And then he ran away.
That's fine. We got one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's all on me, baby. Nice. Crit after you ran away. No, that controller dying's all on me. I saw it last night, turned my PS5 off instead of leaving it in rest mode, as you do. And then saw it this morning and still didn't plug it in. So that, you know, it's all me, baby.
Right. Timer is done. I have to go get the pizza.
Go get
Also, Ajba
pizza.
soon.
Ajba soon. I guess I could have Metal Slash, but I think Hatchman's better for those. I think you guys are demons. Resistant to lightning. Resistant to fire. Very. Crit. Is demon. Is weak to wind. Nope. I don't think we're ready for this area necessarily, but like, you know. A spicy ramen bowl with the slogan hotter than my ex. Oh my gosh. It brings to mind the like the ex-girlfriend who is long gone from like the announcing bit. Okay. I don't think we have anything that hits all enemies yet. Wait, just do that. Attack. Attack. Hawkeye. Oh, Metal Chimera. Okay. That's an interesting thing to see. Dang it. There's a lot of HP. Okay. Are you guys affected by spells at all? Yes. Not a lot, but it's damage.
Thank you.
Did not do as much as I wanted.
Thank you very much.
Nice crit. Wasn't really needed, but I'll take it.
You have my gratitude.
Not really great experience, so if I run into him again, it's probably not worth sticking around for how hard it was to kill him. Oh, they're over there. Hold on, let's... And over here.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Back with the pizza.
Godbird rope. Anyway, yes.
God burb.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. This is an encounter of all time.
It is an encounter of all time, it's true.
And then they ran away. Oh. At least he was stupid and didn't, like, cast something offensive.
Thank you very much.
Gone.
Gone. I appreciate the overkilling machine's animation of just, it just goes, eh,
Eh.
eh. I do not need to exert effort to kill you. Beep. Billy Bear.
You have my gratitude. You're mine. Come on.
Brace yourself!
Just like, eh. I'm just gonna get this last treasure and then we're booking it out of here. It's like, yeah, we're not ready.
Yeah. Good idea.
Like, we can kill it, but we're not ready. We're not ready for the dungeon as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And we can just zoom the tower if we want. Not that it really means much.
Yeah. Just saves a little bit of walking.
Yeah. I do hope they like give a teleportal access to the top once you get there and beat him. That would be nice.
that sounds like quality of life.
That does. That does. You're right. What was I thinking?
You silly Dragon Quest player. You think they'll make it easy to get to the boss?
Because I will say, like, my reasoning being, it's like, one, you've already beaten the dungeon, you've gotten to the boss. Two, you've proven yourself and you've beaten the boss. You've proven you can do it. So I think, you know, as the reward, you know, hey, why should I have to make the trek every single time, right? That's a bit silly.
You have to make the trek every single time in 3.
Yeah, I know, and it was silly. Especially by the end, because I could just holy protection everything away, and it wouldn't give me encounters, really.
Yeah, and that's just gonna happen again, is you just gotta grind up enough to where you can just holy protection your way all the way up.
Oh, that was the other silly thing I saw on the forum. Because they were talking about how to beat Malroth on Draconian mode, which, you know, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. And some guy in the comments was just like, I just grinded to 81 and then beat him. I'm like, bro. You're not helping. Like, I understand that it's like the RPG way, you can just grind to high number and beat. But, like, it's not what this person's asking. It's
just simply grind for 5 hours. Easy.
I will say, I do also still think it's silly that they want you in this game to get to those high levels and do the thing, but they didn't put in Metal King slimes to facilitate it. I know they weren't in the original. That's not an excuse. Because it's like, let's look at our stuff. Like, one liquid metal slime gives us like 10,000 XP. Maybe
Yeah.
like 15k, maybe. Look how much XP our dear Isgon needs to level up to 48.
Yep.
Now, granted, like, I understand that, like, you know, at a certain point, yes, you're just gonna have to kill multiple metal slimes. But this game wants us to get to, like, level 60? Probably? or even higher if you're on Draconia mode, so you're not just dying. And there's no way to facilitate that in a reasonable manner. And if there is, I haven't seen hint of a Metal King Slime anywhere. Alright, but that's... I'd forgotten the Cloud's Gate Citadel was here, so I was like, what? If this isn't the path to the Cave of Confusion, then what do you mean? Alright, let's go. Speaking of the Cave of Confusion, let's go check it out. So I will also, oh god. Why? It's not that hard to get to. I'm just annoyed. Just take me to the cave. Take me to the house. So the way that postgame is supposed to work, just because I'm not gonna do it, most likely, is you go down, you get the sphere of light, you come up and talk to the Dragon Lord, and he gives you the Erdrick sword after doing all of it. Then I believe, make sure I get my info right. You get oh hold on, no. Gain the Sphere of Light, talk to Dragon Lord's great grandson, do a bunch of stuff. You go to the Swordsmith and Cole, get Erdrick's sword, and then you talk to the great grandson, and you can fight him. And if you beat him, he gives you the Supreme Sword and the Supreme Shield. Then you go do the final boss fight, and instead of just beating Malroth, you get a new fight, and just like everyone's favorite game, Dragon Quest XI, you gotta use the sword to do a thing. And then you do the fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that fight is what I was spoiled on, like, a week after the game came out. By someone who didn't know how to use spoiler tags and decided to post it instead of asking how to use spoiler tags. It's an understatement to say I'm salty about it.
Yeah.
Literally of
As
all
one
of the
should be.
things, literally of all of the things that I could have been spoiled on, it was that. It is also not an understatement to say that I should have yelled at them more than I did.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. Probably for the best that I didn't.
Yeah.
But I should have put it in all caps and say, instead of posting it, ask how to use the fucking spoiler tags. Because it's not like this game, came out like 4 years ago or something, right? It was like literally the same month it came out. Or within a month of it coming out, they just posted this without spoiler tags.
Oops.
And it's like, great, thanks.
Yeah.
Because there's also, like, just the one trigger. Okay. There's the idea of, I have to do stuff to protect myself from spoilers as well, right? But with Discord having spoiler tags, it's like I should not be afraid to go into a place made to talk about the Dragon Quest mainline games and worry about, people posting spoilers for a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Or uncovered spoilers. But I know better now. He's struggled to exit after entering. You won't be able to leave until you've reached a certain floor of the dungeon inside. What does that mean? Oh my good golly god. Okay. This is a 25-room dungeon.
Damn. Are you ready to mystery dungeon?
So I'm just going to read you what the guide has. This is approximately 25-room dungeon. Each room is a retread of a location from one of the HD2D games, including Dragon Quest III. Only one exit from each room will lead you to the next. The rest of the false exits will simply take you nowhere. You cannot zoom or evac at will. Only certain floors have a warp that takes you out of the dungeon. The enemies consist of Party Hand, Golden Gloom, Phoenix, Bear Monster, Overkilling Machine, Ash Demon, Iron Knight, King Hydras, Steely Statues, Overkilling Machines, Archbishop, Ash Demons, and Iron Knights.
Yeah.
There's no boss, just... There is a critical claim scroll at the very end. And yeah, the last mini medal is all the way down in there. I'm seeing if it lists... Oh, that's what we didn't do. Okay, so I can do this instead. Let's go to Cold. So I remember we mentioned it, and I just completely forgot about it till just now. We had this little side thingy that we could do, but we couldn't finish it because we didn't have the ultimate key yet.
Yeah.
There's a whole area we didn't really do. I think we're still up here. So I didn't talk to you. Yep. I'm the mind to continue following in Erdrick's footsteps. I seek not to imitate the great hero, but to bolster my confidence. I apologize for taking the fairy flute without permission, of course. I think I will pay a visit to Erdrick's grave before I venture forth in earnest. So we want to go to... I think that's his grave? Me. Yes, Erdrick's Hollow. Okay. I wanted to make sure that they didn't go, like, move it somewhere else and be like, oh, his grave is actually here. This is just a monument we put to him. Other... Over here. No. Alright, forgot. The other funny thing I did, and I'll say this on stream, I'm still kind of working on it, but I made a Pokemon-related thing as a little coding project that I could potentially transfer over to other creature catcher games. Kind of an idea to like spice up like a Nuzlocke playthrough. And it works fairly well. It just turns out that Emerald has a very, really bad selection of Pokemon in the water.
It sure does.
I mean this when I say 45 or actually hold on, 48% of the water routes are like the water areas, not just water routes, the water areas, any place you can surf, fish, etc. 48% of the water areas, not conclusive math, I'm just making the number up, are one set of Pokemon. Another 48% are a different set of Pokemon. And the last remaining like 4% are like little inklings of this is mostly the same, but if you fish with a super rod, it's slightly different.
Yeah, checks out.
I also, looking at this guide that I found for the encounters, in Emeralds at least. Phoebus, aside from its weird tile shenanigans, is a 50% chance with any fishing rod.
Mm-hmm.
So like theoretically you could still fish like 10 times and not see it, but
Yeah.
it's really unlikely. So like it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still not great.
Yeah, it's finding that tile.
Yeah, it's it being on specific tiles is a little like if you told me that it was on like a 2x3 tile set just at the end of the waterfall, and if you fished anywhere else other than those 6 tiles, you wouldn't get it. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But randomizing tiles based on trainer ID with no way to tell which one it is a little odd.
Yup.
For we are 4 and you are but 1. What you have done is far more impressive. And thou needst not flatter me. I mean, you're fine. You're still here, dude. When I think upon the deeds of our heroic ancestor, what always impresses me is the most is that he achieved them alone. If we share his blood, you likely understand how he felt far better than we do. The struggles of a lone hero. Alas, no maiden fair or otherwise awaiteth me in the cave, but that shall not deter me. Yeah, I already got the treasures from there. So the dragon claws we got are from that cave.
Mm-hmm.
It's faster to just. Not only are they in the cave, they're in the exact spot where the dragon was. So you know, it's a little funny nod.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I mean when I say it's like story-wise, this game is great. Like music-wise, this game is really good. Like voice acting is really good. There's like a bunch of nods to, you know, the other 2 games. Just when it comes to the combat balancing, dear lord,
Yeah.
is not good. Is just certain choice things throughout that I think like you like change. Like that first boss fight before we lost Caradoc, was just like all status effects and stuff, and I'm like, by that point, even if I had done it in the order that they intended, you wouldn't really have anything to deal with it. So that's really rough. And again, like also like all of the status stuff is kind of on one person, which is really silly for a game like this. So then we also go to like Matilda just having, you know, having her gad about nonsense. Like, what's the purpose of it?
Yeah.
I feel like anything they would want to convey with that could easily have been conveyed in like a cutscene or 2, and then had like a narrative story moment where she like realizes that it's not all fun and games. But like it happened as a gameplay thing up until like the very end of the story. Like that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that chest, that's where they were. He's just having a moment.
Yep.
No. Indeed, I didn't hear anything. We've only just arrived, did we not, cousin Caradoc? Specifically. Oh my god! No! Oh my
The foot enters the mouth once more. Just consume foot.
He's got ankle and mouth syndrome, man. He's gone past the foot. It appears my imagination did rather get the better of me. Act of imagination of yours is not something to be cursed, but something to be celebrated. You also do not appear nearly as fatigued as the last time we met. It seems you are growing in strength. Imagination is not something to be mocked. Only if you can't control it. Like, there's definitely a point, like, daydreaming and imagination goes too far, but...
Yeah.
It's just, like... You know, it's like the idea of, like... Yeah, you know, daydreaming is fine, but, like, have you washed your clothes? Have you brushed your teeth? You know? Are you doing your work? I don't think I can zoom to... Yeah, I can't zoom to the dungeon, but... Now we can do it, so... You know, we're just not going to talk about the fact that he can just go in there without the ultimate key that we had to work so hard to get to.
Right.
I do find it a bit silly that they locked Galen's... Like, because you can get this story event, like, way before that, but, you know, let's just lock it behind ultimate key. Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Not even make, like, a single path. Like, you know, the one path you can take with the magic key is just a dead end. Like, a really quick one. I like the harps in the columns.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be slightly more salty if there's, like, nothing worth it down here. And yes, by the way, there are monsters down here.
I would imagine so.
I know it for a fact. I did run into them when I went to get magic chest stuff. I don't know if I went through all the list of, like, Thieves' Key chests, but... I did do the Magic Key and Ultimate Key. The only dungeon in this game that I have not fully, like, cleared out is the final dungeon, Renderak, and the Hargon Hall. I didn't clear those out. Is there really nothing up here? Wow, who would do that?
Where?
Who would come down here and leave chests open and not fill them back in? Like, I do like that nod. Like, clearly somebody has been here before you, but...
Yeah.
The only thing that annoyed me was, like, when there were chests that were closed, and it's like, oh, it's empty. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Why would you close it if it's empty?
I appreciate it as, like, a narrative thing, because I think Final Fantasy VI did that with the Phoenix Cave. with Locke, because like Locke was at the end, like, and as a treasure hunter, there's no way he wouldn't like grab the treasure.
Yeah.
So it was like a narrative thing of like somebody like it was the narrative thing of somebody's been here before you. I still think maybe they could have left it open, but because that would have been a better thing of like instantly realizing somebody's been here, and it wasn't me. Rants.
Rant.
Now let's just see what this floor looks like. Nothing here. Okay. Yes, that bottom left exit is what we want. So we'll just explore up here first.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Maybe I didn't. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do the ultimate key stuff because or here because we were gonna come here on stream.
Mm-hmm.
You really think someone would do that? Take the loot and leave the treasure chest open like that? It's the Arthur meme.
Yeah.
You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies? We have 5 treasures. Mini.
Mimney.
I still do think I wish the range of Snoop was consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Or like consistently visible. Like if I could see like whenever I used it, there was like a circle, you know, on my mini map. It's like, hey, this is how far this goes.
Yeah.
That and like the mini map sometimes just changes size for some reason. Like in like the smaller areas, it'll like zoom in a lot. I'm like, why? Though again, ideally, hidden treasures don't exist at all.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think 4 through 6 had the perfect idea of, like, anything that's just on the ground is just a little sparkly spot.
Yep.
You use your eyeballs and see it, just like all of the, you know, pots and barrels and stuff. Like, granted, like, you know, Snoop in those games would help you find it too, but, you know, it wasn't nearly as necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't walking around 6 going, alright, walk 5 steps, Snoop. Walk 5 steps, Snoop.
Fortunately, gotta inflate that game time somehow.
Kerplunk dance.
Kerplunko.
Wow, a dancer's costume. No treasure. No treasure. My training is complete. This allowed me to better understand my family's approach to life. Where I turned away from fearful thoughts of the fleetingness of life, from the terror that it might be ended by a monster at any moment. So I set out on this quest, I did not know what it meant to risk one's life. There was a part of me which thought my brother or father would come to my rescue should the worst come to pass. Instead of sharing their burden, I added to it. Even so, that does little to excuse them for treating you like refuse. I agree, and I mean to
Yeah.
tell them precisely that. Now that I understand them better, I hope they will come to understand me better, too. I hope you do not think less of me for my behavior when we first met. I have grown much since, and in many ways I have you to thank for it. We all of us have moments that we look upon with embarrassment and regret. I'm more than most, says Caradoc with endless foot and mouth syndrome. Yeah, that's the same one. Singing of the loss of the original Erdrick. And we can go over to Cantlin. I think there's a continuation of the scene there. Or not. Well, okay, well, I guess there's no conclusion to this.
So I guess. Weird.
We have to get a drop from a liquid metal slime, dude, for achievement.
What the hell?
Da 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 da. We got 2 trophies here. I'll show you. Can I just like look at all these? Okay. So here's what we didn't get. True reveal. That's the true ending. Shenlon. Learn every spell and ability. There's a couple. We had to beat Shenlon for 2 scrolls. Because Paranel and Isgon learn 2 different versions of Puff Puff. All mini medals. Obviously, defeating the great grandson. All 4 party members dressed up in animal costumes. And then there's more. I don't know why it. Wow. Thanks, game. Thanks,
Ew.
thanks, PlayStation. Maybe I don't. Hold on. I only had to get like a certain number of items, but I had to get all of them. Maybe not. Okay, so yeah, it's just 320. I thought it was all of them. I didn't look at the number. Yeah, that's it. That's all we've
Yeah.
got.
Incredible.
So I need to basically beat Shenlon. I need to beat him. I need to beat him at least twice.
Mhm.
So the other thing is, so here's the rewards for Shenlon, and this is kind of why it's like, really consider, you know, if you can't beat him easily in 3 turns, or in like 3 turns, good lord, 15 turns, 5 times 3 turns, because it's 35 turns for the first wish, 25 for the second, everything after is 15. I have no doubt there's an
Typical
easy way.
fashion.
Yeah. You can get Rubus's sword, multiple critical claim scrolls, you can keep getting them. Channel Anger, Power Puff Puff, and a new Tombola stall with the liquid metal equipment in it. So it is like, you know, hey, I know you want the trophy, but like, are you capable of beating him in 15 turns if you use the first 2 ones to get the trophy?
Yeah.
But I do appreciate that seemingly all of this is probably to gear you up for the true ending.
Probably.
And like there's nothing after the true ending, you know. I don't get Erdrick Super Duper Supreme Sword for beating the true ending, and then I go, well, there's nothing to use it on.
Yeah.
But that'll be the last stream of 2. I do not wish to subject you to my assault anymore. So the plan is I'm gonna set up the YouTube side of it, and what I want to do is we've got some demos that I can play, because the earliest I will play comes out on the 5th, so we have 3 more streams at most, or at minimum, before I would play Dragon Quest VII. because like
Yeah.
I'm still debating on if I can get the extra hours this coming up week. Then I think I might go ahead and splurge for the deluxe and get like the early access and the shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
But and if I do, we'll play the demo on Sunday, which would let us potentially play early access on Tuesday, assuming it's not like weird time shenanigans. And if it is, I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah.
Because that means I spent extra money for early access for nothing. But regardless, we'll figure that out next week. Regardless, we have 3 days of demos. I've got Trails in the Sky demo. I've got Live Alive demo that I haven't tried yet. I haven't played. I want to see how that game looks. And I think I have something else that I don't have installed. I'll look. I've got stuff.
We'll figure it out.
Never you worry about me having stuff to play for a filler stream. I've got plenty.
Yep.
But take care, everybody. And remember, after Dragon Quest VII, we're playing Baldur's Gate 3. And by
Yeah.
we, I mean like actual we.
Yes. Both of us. Co-op.
Co-op. So look forward to that. But for now, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. We'll
Yeah.
see you on Sunday at like 3 p.m. Central Time. Assuming power doesn't go out here.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.